My friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a Trader Joe's haul, but it's not just any Trader Joe's haul. It's a Trader Joe's haul at the best time of year. It is September, fall is almost here. I know technically it doesn't come until towards the end, but to me, we are in fall, okay? And so I went to Trader Joe's today, but here's the thing about me and Trader Joe's at fall. I'm not a pumpkin girly. So I see all of the videos going around and all the posts with all the amazing pumpkin finds at Trader Joe's, and I have constant FOMO about the pumpkin items, but I don't like pumpkin. Every year though, because of the FOMO, I end up purchasing pumpkin items that I don't even like, and then I either give them to a friend or I send them with John to work. This year, I got smarter and I avoided the pumpkin items for the most part. Everything that you'll see in this video, there is only one pumpkin item out of everything. If you are like me and not like the hugest pumpkin fanatic, you're gonna wanna check this video out because I have a bunch of non-pumpkin, fall-based Trader Joe's items. But even if you are a pumpkin fan, I think you'll still like some of the vibes on this one because we've got some butternut squash showing up. We got some apple items. We've got lots of maple items showing up. It's gonna be a great time. In addition to the haul video, we're gonna be doing a taste test, and this is the biggest taste test we've ever done. We have 13 different things we're gonna be taste testing, so we're gonna let you know if we think it's worth purchasing these items when you go to Trader Joe's. And one of the items that we're gonna be testing out is actually a 3-ingredient meal that I'm gonna show you guys how I put it together. 3 ingredients. I think it took about 15 minutes, if that. Super simple, 1 pot, and came out absolutely delicious. So all of that is going to be included in this video. If this is your first time with me, hi, how are you? How's the family? Thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail and giving me a chance. I do a lot of haul videos over here. I go to Costco, Sam's Club, Trader Joe's quite a bit. I also share some meal inspirations. So I do what's for dinner and meal prep style videos. If you end up enjoying the vibe while you're over here, I'd love it if you'd consider subscribing. Without further ado, let's go check out the haul. You guys, it's the best time of year, fall at Trader Joe's. I grabbed a lot of great things. I'm really excited. I honestly, when I saw the state of my cart and the way that I was just recklessly throwing things in it, I thought this was going to be a $300 purchase. But everything you see here was under $200. It was like $175, and some of it's not even for me. I'm going to get reimbursed for a little bit of it. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I think we did great. They had out so many pumpkin things. So if you're a pumpkin fan, then go to Trader Joe's because there was plenty. I am not that big of a pumpkin person, so I'm going to show you some fall alternatives, okay? Let's start over here. I had this idea that you guys are going to see in this video, and that is when we do the taste test that we normally do, I want to show you like a completed meal from Trader Joe's. So I grabbed some things that I can throw together, very simple, easy, straightforward dinner recipes or snack recipes using only 3 items from Trader Joe's. So in today's video, we'll do one of those together. And then if you're subscribed to this channel, you can also see my shorts, and I plan to share another like roundup of all of them over on shorts. So feel free to check that out. Now let's get into the business, okay? So the thing that we're gonna be taste testing today is this outside in stuffed gnocchi. It's stuffed with tomato sauce and mozzarella. I'm so excited for that because we don't eat gnocchi a lot, so I'm excited to try it out. I also grabbed this cauliflower gnocchi, which is going to be another recipe. I grabbed these gyro slices. I'm so excited for this because gyro is like my favorite thing ever. Grabbed this cauliflower pizza crust. The only thing I don't love about this is that it looks very, what is that called, fragile? So when the cashier was like loading the bags, it's like kind of cracking, but I know the cheese will hold it together, so it's fine. Speaking of cheese, I grabbed this. This is a new item, shredded pizza seasoned Toscano cheese. So I'm excited to include that in a recipe. Also this, I pretty much always grab at least 1. I kind of wish I grabbed 3, but I was trying to hold myself back. But this is the Mandarin orange chicken from Trader Joe's. So good. Such a good, easy weeknight meal. I grabbed a couple sausages. So I got roasted garlic and cheddar chicken sausage. We've had this one before and absolutely love it. So I was happy to grab it again. I got some whole wheat pita bread. That's going to be for some of the recipes. I got burrata. The lady told me, I did confirm that the burrata filling stracciatelli is out, or is it stracciatella? Maybe, whatever, is out, but they did have the traditional burrata. Somebody had mentioned that you can just blend burrata and it makes you the cream. So I might try to do that. If not, just regular burrata is fine for me. I got some feta cheese. I also got some, oh gosh, I forget how to pronounce this. I had Googled it the last time. I think it's tzatziki. I think that's how you're supposed to say it. But anyways, I got that. I got some pizza sauce. I'm excited about this. Like, this looks like really good and it's cute. Let's see what else. Scandinavian swimmers are John's like favorite treat from there. I got some of the bruschetta topping because this is like a tried and true favorite. Probably like in my top 5 favorite items from Trader Joe's. I grabbed some of this pepper jelly because it was displayed next to another item that I saw. So I don't know. I like pepper jelly a lot, especially on, I get these biscuits from Maple Street Biscuit Company that have goat cheese and pepper jelly on them, and they are divine. So I don't mind owning some of my own pepper jelly and trying to recreate that. Olive tapenade. Oh, this is one of my favorite things. I just love it so much. I might do something where I combine like the tapenade with the feta cheese and make like a dip. Over here, New England clam chowder. I've tried the lobster bisque from Trader Joe's before and was not impressed. I was born and raised in Massachusetts, so I am originally a New Englander. So I'm going to include this in the taste test today, and we're going to find out if a New Englander rates this New England clam chowder with 5 stars, okay? And then over here, I have some butternut squash ravioli. I, again, am not that big of a pumpkin person. They did have a pumpkin ravioli, so if that's your vibe, that was there, but I do love butternut squash. I also saw this fall zucchetti pasta that is butternut squash, and it's adorable. It's shaped like little pumpkins, so I think that's so cute. I saw these maple pancake snaps. They say they're butter cookies with maple syrup, molasses, and cinnamon. I think I tried this before and didn't love them, but I wasn't sure, so I grabbed it anyways. I saw this pasta sauce, autumnal harvest creamy pasta sauce. It's made with pumpkin and butternut squash, so I'm interested to try that. This is the item that I saw displayed with the pepper jelly. So it's apple shortbread cookies. So we're going to try those together. Apple cider donuts were out. We're definitely going to try these. I would love to air fry these and put some ice cream on it, to be honest with you guys. Over here, they had some mini maple walnut biscotti. They also had a pumpkin version. So if you like pumpkin, that was an option. We have these fall leaf corn tortilla chips. Somebody got into the bag in the car. Not going to name names, both Kate and John. And then over here for those chips, I got this fall harvest salsa. It says it's fruits and veggies, including pumpkin, apples, and butternut squash. Excited to try that out. I love the maple butter from there. So I grabbed this. I'm thinking there's so many different uses I could have for this, but like English muffins in the morning would be delicious. I am so excited to try this one. Creamy Toscano cheese dusted with cinnamon. This was $10.99 a pound, so it was $6.15 for the one that I picked out. Pumpkin cranberry crisp. This is one of the only pumpkin items you're going to see here because I do like pumpkin and cranberry together. I make pumpkin bread that I like, and I especially like it when I put white chocolate chips and dried cranberry in it. So I have a feeling I will like that. My best friend the last trip had asked me to grab some of these for her, and they were out the last trip, so I did grab some for her from this trip. Both John and I are not big drinkers, but he does love an Oktoberfest this time of year. So when I saw that they had a Trader Joe's version, I was like, we're definitely getting that. He just recently picked up Sam Adams, which is his favorite Oktoberfest. He's going to have a fresh memory of that to be able to tell you guys, if you do enjoy beers, whether this measures up to the Sam Adams. And then this right here, my best friend had asked, I swear, like in 1971, for chocolate bars with potato chips in it, and I never saw them, but I saw this today, so I texted her to ask her if she wanted them and confirmed. I think she does want them. If not, they will all be eaten by me because this is my vibe. I love salty and sweet mixed together, and that is the vibe. Okay, this I'm really excited about, and so was the cashier because she hadn't seen this yet. Almond paste. I think it was either $3.99 or $4.99, something super reasonable, and it recommends using it in baking. So you can use it for pie crusts, anything like that. It's like a super concentrated almond flavor. We have been making our own homemade ice cream recently, and I've been adding a dash of almond extract to give it like a little something extra, and I'm thinking this will make it even better. And then last but certainly not least, they had these back in, caramel sea salt baking chips, so I grabbed 3 bags. I'm honestly surprised I didn't go more feral and grab more, but these are absolutely delicious. Great for baking, but also I like to put some in my popcorn and let it melt down a little bit. It gives like a little sweet and salty type vibe. Super good. So that's everything that we grabbed at Trader Joe's. All right, friends, join me as we whip up a quick, budget-friendly meal with items found at Trader Joe's during this haul. This 3-ingredient recipe costs under $10 and is perfect for feeding at least 2 people. If you pair it with a side of veggies, it would stretch even further. I started just by slicing up Trader Joe's chicken sausage. I tossed them in a hot skillet over medium-high heat and let them sizzle and dance for a few minutes. Then I add in a new-to-me Trader Joe's product, outside-in gnocchi, tossed that with the sausage, added a few splishy splashes of water, and then I covered the skillet for about 5 minutes. I did pop in to stir a couple times so everything would cook evenly. The last step in this is to just mix in a few spoonfuls of Trader Joe's olive basil pesto, and that is it. 10 to 15 minutes, $10, 3 ingredients. This could easily be recreated even if you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, just by using other items at your grocery store. Next up, we're gonna dive into the taste test of this dish and then also share our honest thoughts on 13 other Trader Joe's items I got. Hey friends, this is the biggest taste test we've ever done.
Really?
I counted. We have 12 different items to try.
We better hurry up, or else it's gonna be an hour video.
I know. And we're going to be very full at the end of this.
Because we like to talk a lot.
We sure do.
Yeah.
12 items we're going to be going over. And some of them are fall vibes. However, they are not the standard pumpkin fall vibes. In the entire lineup that we have, only one of them is a pumpkin item. So, if you're not a pumpkin person, but you've got the FOMO for the fall finds at Trader Joe's, we got your back. We're going to let you know if we think it's worth it or not. Okay, so like this is the worst plating of all time because I was just like dumping it, but this is a stuffed gnocchi with chicken sausage and olive basil pesto.
What's it stuffed with?
Stuffed with mozzarella and marinara. Now, I just want to warn you guys, John and I are not the biggest pesto people. So please take our review on this with a little bit of a grain of salt because we're not like the hugest pesto people. You know?
I'm not a pesto person. I'm not a pesto
Do you want
fan
chicken?
At all.
Okay, well we're gonna expand our horizons. Here's chicken sausage. Try that first.
That sausage is ridiculous.
Yeah, the Trader Joe's sausage is like, I've had it before. It's really good. Okay, now this is the gnocchi that's stuffed. I'm gonna try that first. What?
I enjoy that.
I enjoy it too, John. I hate us. How long have we not eaten pesto before?
I went into this thinking pesto is like going to be horrible.
You know what I think it is I think we don't like original pesto, but then there's a bunch of variations out there for people like us, you know?
Oh, clearly this is one.
But this is kind of like, it's basically original pesto because original pesto is like basil and pine nuts, I think. This, they just added olive, but something about this is like very light.
I really enjoy this.
And remember, this is a 3-ingredient meal.
This is so flavorful. I
seriously went into this thinking we were going to hate it. Even the smell, honestly, is not the greatest. Were you smelling it too?
Yeah.
The smell is not good.
Those gnocchis are...
These are so good. Like, can you imagine this with like a pink sauce?
Oh, do we have more?
Yeah, no, I lied, no.
Why?
I didn't know if we were going to like it because we don't really eat gnocchi either.
Back to Trader Joe's we go.
I won't be mad about it.
That's
delicious.
Really, really good. Those are probably some of my favorite gnocchis I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah. Like that gnocchi is ridiculous. What is that?
This is clam chowder. So we'll see if John will try this. Next up, we have a hearty bowl of clam chowder. New England clam chowder. It is labeled. I'll have you guys know that we are both of us are originally from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Commonwealth.
That's what it's officially called.
True.
And I, because John doesn't really like clam chowder, I consider myself to be a big fan and an expert of sorts of clam chowder.
I would call you a clam chowder snob.
I am a clam chowder fan. So, the stakes are high at Trader Joe's. If corporate is listening, are you going to try it first?
I'm going to try it first before you.
Okay. Oh, we didn't rate the last one.
Gnocchi's an 8 for me.
I would also go an 8. Okay, so mark that down, corporate. 8 for the gnocchi dish. So let me start.
Okay, wait. I need to ask you a question.
Okay.
Well, I think this will answer your rating on how this is.
Okay.
On New England clam chowder, is this anywhere close?
It is. I'm pleasantly surprised because this comes in a plastic container, Jonathan. Okay, let's start there. What I like about this is it has a heavy black pepper.
Yes.
You can taste the black pepper in
agreed.
this. So that gives it a good flavor profile. It definitely needs salt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely needs salt.
It's very bland.
But the consistency is good. And that's the part I'm pickiest about. Because I like it when there's girth to the chowder. You know, because chowder is not soup. And a lot of times you'll go to restaurants, even in New England, and that would be my biggest thing, is I would go and it's like runny like a soup. But chowder is chowder.
So you like a thick.
I like a thick chowder. She's got to have thick thighs, that chowder. You know?
But I think...
And I think like this kind of in between somewhere, like it's definitely on the runnier side, but it's at least on the chowder side. Like if I was craving New England clam chowder and we live in the state of Florida, this would be a good option. Now, I personally like, there's a brand called Snow's, I believe. I'll find a picture and put it on the screen. It's a canned clam chowder, and it's a little bit better than this. Like, I would pick that. The other thing is, I like potatoes in my clam chowder, and I'm not seeing that.
Why, does New England clam chowder have potatoes?
Everyone that I've had at any decent restaurant that calls themselves a clam chowder server, they always, yes.
Oh, well, wow.
They always have potatoes.
See, well, this is what I'm talking about. She's a clam chowder.
So there's no potatoes in here, but I would say, from a New Englander, I would give Trader Joe's a thumbs up on this.
Because it has the clam taste, or because of the thickness of it?
I think the black pepper did them a favor. Okay. It's definitely not as concentrated of a clam taste as I would like. Like, I like it to be a little bit more clam. That's probably why you're tolerating it, because it's not there. But definitely needs salt, and the consistency, I think, is like passable for me.
So it's like a middle of the ground.
Yeah, I'd say it's like a 6 or 7. Which, for, again, getting it at Trader Joe's, and I think it was only like $4.99. Yeah. You guys saw the price earlier. I think that it's passable. So I'm gonna go split the difference. We'll call it a 6.5.
Does real clam chowder have thicker or bigger pieces of clam?
Yeah, this doesn't have, it doesn't have much. But what would you give this as a non-clam chowder man?
Like a 4.
Okay. I think that's pretty good because...
Like I said, it's not something I would order.
Right. Next up, we have this adorable little cup here with little fall leaf themed tortilla chips and a fall salsa.
What makes it fall salsa?
It's got pumpkin and butternut squash in it. Here you go, sir. Going in for 2. You know that's a good sign.
When you said butternut squash and
pumpkin,
you
were like turned off.
I was like, I don't know, but they have like good spices in there or something. It's like punchy,
popping.
Yeah, punchy.
Very like fresh, like.
Yeah.
It almost is like a good like transition salsa because it's like summery in the freshness.
I mean, that's what fall is transition to winter.
Rolling my whole body. I also like how there is that like, so there's apple in that. I just remembered after I ate it. And it's got like a little hint of sweetness in the background. Yeah. And like that,
it's got a little fire, like a little,
it truly does.
Little fire.
Yeah. And I'm a wuss, but it's just on that edge.
I can taste it.
I'm giving that a 9. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, John. In terms of salsa, that has to be one of my favorite salsas. The only salsa that beats that for me is that pineapple mango salsa I made.
What about the one we get at Costco that has the jalapeno in it?
It's like an 8 for me.
Really? Okay.
What are you going for it?
8.
And for the chips, I'd say like a 7.
It's just, it tastes like a plain. It's a
tortilla
shaped
chip.
funny.
It's cute. Like if you wanted to make like a cute little plate for your kids or something, I feel like that's a fun vibe.
Or like if you had a party. Yeah. And you wanted like a display bowl of chips that looked fun.
Make sure you hold your hands like that.
Make sure you hold your hands.
Otherwise, they won't know what you're talking about. You know. Okay. Next, we have almost like a little charcuterie situation that I made.
Charcutes.
Okay. So this has several different items on it, so you guys can see here. So the first thing I want to try is the cinnamon cheese. So it's Toscano cheese. I think it was called creamy Toscano cheese, dipped in sprinkled. It was sprinkled, not dipped. Sprinkled with cinnamon. So let's try that first. You don't like it. I'm eating this and I'm like, this is not John's vibe.
How do you know?
Because I know you.
It's very sharp.
Very sharp. So this is almost like, it tastes like Asiago and Parmesan had like a baby. So Parmesan is more like saltier.
Yeah.
Asiago's more like sharp and like almost a little spicy. And this is somewhere in between.
I'm not
I love that.
Like
if you were making a charcuterie board, oh my God. I'm not getting the cinnamon though.
Yeah. It's very sharp to me.
Yeah. All right, next you can try this pumpkin cranberry crisp.
Pumpkin cranberry crisp with more than one cranberry. Very crispy.
Oh wait, we didn't rate the cheese. You guys are gonna keep on top of us.
Corporate's gonna be mad.
Corporate's gonna be mad. Cheese, I'm going an 8. You're going a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you know me.
Okay, what did you think about that?
That was like an 8.
The crisp?
I enjoyed that.
It's pumpkin and cranberry.
I enjoyed it.
Something about it, I agree.
I've
given it a 7. I don't generally like I've had that fig and olive version of that before that they carry year round, and I'm not like the biggest fan of it. The texture wise, it's not like my favorite texture.
Yeah, because you like softer. And the crisp.
I'm more of like a Ritz cracker style.
Right. That had like a good crunch to it.
But I appreciate it in this situation. I also like the flavor on it.
The cranberry was a punch.
It almost tastes like they put like nutmeg or allspice in there or something.
Could.
Okay, next I want to try that same cracker but with the cheese.
With the same cheese we just had? Mm-hmm. Cuts down on the sharpness.
I like that. I'd give that like an 8 altogether. Like I think it's a really good vibe together.
That's like a 7.
This I'm very excited about. This is pepper jelly. Oh wait, this is the pepper jelly.
With everything else is the same, just added pepper jelly.
Yeah. You don't like that?
No.
I'm divorcing you.
I'm sorry.
Actually, I'm not. Thank you. Because that means more for me. You don't like the pepper jelly or you don't like the combo?
I don't like the whole combo.
Okay.
I don't like the cheese with the... Maybe if I had pepper jelly on something
we're going to try the pepper jelly on this next. I'm very excited. I'm giving that pepper jelly a 10.
What?
How little do I hand out 10s? I'm giving that pepper jelly a 10, Jonathan.
That's up there with the hot honey?
Yeah, it's up there. No, I take that over hot honey. I would put that on eggs, that pepper jelly.
You would put the pepper jelly on eggs?
That's what I get on the biscuit thingy from Maple Street Biscuit.
Oh.
It's pepper jelly and goat cheese.
Okay.
I'm not talking to you right now.
What? I'm not... I mean... It was a combo.
Okay, so next up, this is gonna be this is gonna be an experiment.
I'll go first.
Okay, these were displayed next to each other in Trader Joe's. I don't know if they were intended to be together, but I just, you know me, I'm a rebel. So it's an apple shortbread cookie, and then I put pepper jelly on it.
Apple shortbread cookie with pepper jelly.
Next, you should try the pepper jelly on the crisps since you liked them. I didn't think you were gonna like them, so I didn't do that.
Okay. I have a lot to say. The pepper jelly's good. It's way different on that.
Yes.
Than it was with the cheese.
I like it even more. Where do I go? I was at a 10. Where do I go from here? 20? 30?
I feel like the cheese with the pepper jelly for me
was too much.
Yeah. It's too much stuff going on.
Okay, now try the cookie by itself. This is the apple shortbread cookie. It's like a wishbone. Who gets the wish? They're both the same size. That was an amazing break.
I'm going 8.
Going 8?
I like that.
I'd go like 7. Just because it's a shortbread, you know me.
Yeah.
For a shortbread, that's going to be one of...
That's a good shortbread cookie.
Now, I'm really excited for us to bump this up. I think this is going to take this to the next level.
What is that?
This is the apple shortbread cookie again. But this time, it has maple butter on it.
Oh, shoot.
That's delicious together.
Okay.
That maple butter is also a 10 for me. I don't care. I'm giving out 2 10s in the same video.
That maple butter is a 10.
That is a 10. You guys.
That maple butter is
You guys. Imagine that.
You are being very dramatic.
I'm not being dramatic. This is real life. They need to know the urgency of the matter. That's phenomenal. Don't come for me.
It is. I'm coming for you.
Okay, take half of that. This is the maple pancake snaps.
Yeah.
The apple is definitely better. Can you imagine the maple butter on that?
That's better. I think that's better than the shortbread.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's good. It's good, but I feel like the apple shortbread had a sweeter finish, and I think that I like that. You know what I mean? This is more of like a
cinnamony,
buttery. Yeah, it's a butter bread cookie or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
so
okay. I like that. That's like 8.5.
I think I would go like a 7 on that.
Okay.
What did I give the apple one?
I don't remember.
I think I gave it a 7. So I think it's about. This might be like a 6.5, but whatever. We'll throw an extra half point their way. Next up, we have some walnut maple biscotti.
It's funny that you like their biscottis because the biscotti's very hard.
Yeah, I don't like that one though.
Really?
It's like a 4.
That's like a 5.5, 6 for me.
Really?
Yeah, I like that.
I like that other one, that brown sugar salted something.
Oh yeah,
that one was so good.
Those were really good.
So I think maybe I'm comparing it. That's not my favorite. It's not something I'd buy again. The walnut in it is very strong.
I would get that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, last up, you guys.
Is this the last item?
This is the last item.
What about the chocolate?
You want to try the chocolate?
Why not?
We'll go for Lucky 13. So my hope was that they were going to have the almond Kringle that everybody tells me about that we have never tried. But they did not have any Kringles out today. Does it smell good? Oh, yeah, it does. This reminds me of like before school. My mom like very, very, very rarely would get those like Entenmann's little donuts that were like dipped in like cinnamon sugar. You know those ones?
Oh, like
you know what I'm talking about?
prepackaged ones?
Yeah, like Hostess, like that type of vibe.
Yeah.
She would like very rarely get it, but that's what this reminds me of. Or like even a Munchkin maybe.
Ooh,
from Dunkin' Donuts.
This smells like a Munchkin. Oh.
I need to save room for food.
I don't need to save room.
That's good too. I'm giving that like I'm going like 8, I think.
That's 8.5 for me.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That is really good. It's not too sweet.
The powder sugar on it
It's like perfectly cinnamony.
Oh, it's
like,
so good.
And the consistency of it is like that old fashioned style. You know, like cakey donut, I think it is.
Yeah.
Where it's not like super like light.
That was really good.
That was really good. I would say though, I wouldn't call it apple cider.
I didn't get much apple.
I think that's more like a cinnamon. Like,
that's a cinnamon donut.
Yeah, I didn't get much apple at all. Okay, let's try the chocolate. So we got this bad boy right here. See, I had prepared us with all the other items. Like I opened the package.
And then I threw you for a curveball.
Yeah, and then you have the audacity to audacity, you know?
I had the audacity to audacity?
Yeah, the audacity, your audacity right now is unacceptable. Okay. Oh, that's a big one. Oh man, perfect. There's like,
oh, look at that.
Reasonably small little pieces. I feel like the first bite I was super impressed. And then as it carried on, yeah, like the novelty like wore off, and then I was like,
the chocolate's really good.
The chocolate's super good. I don't know, like I expected to like it more because I love they used to have potato chips that were dipped in chocolate.
Oh,
and those were like my favorite.
Yeah.
Those were so good.
I think she had them a couple times and then they discontinued it.
Yeah, they've never been spotted ever again.
Ever since that?
I look every time.
Every time.
And they never have it.
They didn't have
and I know the other one that they have that they still carry is dark chocolate crisp, where it's a dark chocolate in the shape of like a Pringle.
Oh, that's the
and
one
it's
like
got the like
sleeve?
Crispies in it. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. There was specifically potato chips dipped in dark chocolate, and those were like my vibe. So I kind of was hoping to get that from this. Oh. It's not salty enough for me. Like it has the crunch of the chip, but it doesn't have the salt of the chip.
See, I really enjoy that.
I enjoy it, but it's just not at the level.
That's like an 8.
I'm going 7.
Chocolate bars for me.
Yeah, I'm going 7.
You know what? It's kind of like a more rich Kit Kat.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I agree. We forgot that we had a very important thing to try. I had put it in the fridge. It's a beer. An Oktoberfest beer, to be specific, which is John's favorite kind of beer.
It's like the only time I really drink beer.
Yeah. I don't really like beer, but I tried Sam Adams the other day when he got it, and I was like, I could drink it. I could drink it.
You could tolerate it.
I could tolerate
it's
it.
Like
I wouldn't want
chowder.
to drink it. Yes. I wouldn't want to drink it, but I would maybe. Probably not. But like I didn't want to spit it out when I drank it, which if I drank like a Bud Light, that's what I would want to do.
Bud Light's like water.
No, not at all. If it was like water, I wouldn't spit it out, you know? So anyways, we're back here with actually item number 14.
Holy cow.
Started out with 12 items we were going to try, and we ended up with 14. So
here's one thing I will say.
Here's one thing he will say. You prefer a bottle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like
It's funny because what happened was I saw this on an Instagram account. I saw that they had Oktoberfest, and John was sitting right next to me, and he's like, if they have that, grab it, because I think it was $8.99.
But it was just the box.
But it was just the box, and both of us, I think, assumed that it was bottles, because I've never seen Oktoberfest in a can. So I just assumed it was bottles, and then when I went to Trader Joe's, I'm looking all over the place for the bottle version, and I'm like, wait, it doesn't exist. So I went back to the post that I had seen, and I was like, just kidding. That's the exact box I have in my hand. So even in the video, you could see it said can. And I was like, I guess we just assumed it was bottle. Okay. But anyways, I did go through a search of the Scottish Highlands looking for that for you. I was trying to get you your bottle.
The Scottish Highland.
That was a satisfying crack, though, you know? That was a growing boy sip there. That was a big sip.
Well, you gotta get the flavor.
Oh, I gotta do pinkies up.
It's beer. No, not fancy.
I'm always fancy. So, speak for yourself, peasant. I like the Sam Adams better.
Yeah, I agree.
But I have no... When it comes to flavor profiles on beer, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think that's like up there.
I'll drink it, but I'll never buy it again.
Really?
Yeah.
So what would you rate that way?
Because
Sam
it
Adams...
comes out at the same time as Sam Adams.
Oh, that's true. And if you had to pick, you'd pick Sam Adams.
Correct.
What would you rate this one?
It's like a 7.5.
And what is a Sam to you? Is that like the best?
Sam Adams Oktoberfest
10 out of
is
10.
my favorite beer of all time.
And it's a 10?
That is a 10.
And then what did you say this one was? I wasn't listening. I
Like a
pulled you.
7.5.
7.5. Okay, well, we're going to send that feedback to corporate. Thank you guys so much for being here today, for spending some time with us. Be sure to subscribe to this channel because I'm going to have all of the shorts going up of other recommendations from items that I purchased during this haul for how you can make 3-ingredient meals.
Oh. Okay.
So you need to subscribe. I'm not joking. That's your homework. Hit that subscribe. And
smash it.
Smash it. That's aggressive, John. Okay, we are a family channel here. I hope we delivered whatever you were looking for when you clicked on that thumbnail, and we hope you have a magical day. Bye.